The 45th annual Midwest Horse Fair is taking place this weekend at the Alliant Energy Center with a predicted 60,000 people to make their way to downtown Madison. After severe weather concerns earlier this evening, fair organizers are now looking forward to all that's ahead this weekend.
It is just amazing to see how many people that come through these grounds and the people that interact with us and ask questions. And by all means, feel free to ask questions with us throughout the weekend.
Events are taking place through Sunday, but the Dane County Sheriff's Office is warning about delays on the Beltline, John Nolan Drive, and Rimrock Road because of the horse fair. Most traffic is expected from 6 a.m. to noon tomorrow. Law enforcement will be at nearby intersections to help direct any traffic. If you want to avoid traffic, you're encouraged to avoid the Beltline at Park Street, Rimrock Road, and John Nolan exit.